our joy is not in the bridegroom. It's a vulnerable joy and it's a diminishing joy. Let me apply this in a very direct way for us. When John says he must increase and I must decrease, you may not know this. He is not saying he ought to increase and I ought to decrease, or I'm going to try to decrease while he increases. I'm going to try to lift him up. He's stating what's called an eschatological fact, meaning he's saying this is certainly happening and I have no say in the matter. He must increase, meaning he will, with or without me, and I must decrease, whether I want to or not. He is growing and I am diminishing. It's the same kind of imagery used when the sun is beginning to rise, when the light is beginning to happen. It doesn't really matter if you're willingly going to sort of dim or not. It's going to overshadow you. Christ even said of John, he was a burning and shining lamp, and you were willing to rejoice for a while in his light. But in the Gospel of John, the bigger picture is the light has come. The need for lamps has gone away. And so what John is saying is, the only way to have a sure and rising joy in life is if you attach that joy to Jesus Christ, who will always and forever increase in glory and splendor and happiness. Can I break it down for us? You look at something that is transitory and vulnerable. Your house, your relationships, your family, your friends, your work. And you're always nervous that it's going to get worse. You're always nervous that it's going to become less. Can I give you a point of advice? Look at what God is doing with his church, with conversions, with the gospel preaching, with his witness, and you'll never be discouraged. You'll never be depressed. When you see faithful witnesses across the world preaching the gospel and revivals happening, perhaps not here in this church, perhaps not even here in this city, but you see that Christ is being glorified and his bride is coming and the joy of Christ is increasing. As much as you love Christ and attach your happiness with his, your heart is tethered to his, then you never will have a truly good cause to be depressed. You always will if you look at your kids. You'll always have reason to feel insecure if you're looking at your job or at your bank account. And in fact, even at CCB, if you're looking at CCB and thinking, how's it going? Is God doing things here? And if this is the only sense that you have of Christ's bride, you're going to get discouraged. At seasons you will. But when you look at what is happening with Christ and his mission to bring the lost to him, to save, to seek sinners like you and I, there's always good news. There's always good news. There's always cause for rejoicing. And in the long run, that's the only way to have rejoicing that's unsinkable. Let me encourage you, take inventory of the grace that God's provided in your life. Take inventory of that grace. What is God doing? What's God doing in your life? What's God doing in the life of your church? What's God doing in the life of Buffalo? And if you can't see even there where God is working, what is God doing in the life of the world in which Christ is being glorified? And you're going to find more and more and more joy. Wrap your joy in the joy of Christ.